Many people fear public performance. Imagining yourself doing a bad performance or public speech beforehand will likely make it all come true. It's all classic stage fright, really. If you have a public engagement, stop worrying about what can go wrong, remembering you will have the best looks, talent, and brains in the house. Besides, a misstep or two has actually known to have enhanced many a career for a public personality rather than damage it. Most concerns over public performance come from our own expectations, not the expectations of those in the cheap seats. Relax and take a deep breath. Len Amsterdam, broadcasting from Canada. You're listening to the Len Amsterdam Show. Plenty of free legal MP3s here. This particular live performance track is from the Pepper Scott Internet, Television, and Radio Archives.
A little reggae influence number. This one's called Pick Up the Phone. with a nice little happy song. We're working on a grant.
They let us out of the closet, set us on the road, doing what we always wanted, been played on the radio. We'd like to thank our sponsors for putting us on the show. Len Amsterdam and Jerry Mack and good old Country Roads. Ain't got no big producers, ain't got no corporate wealth. Just got some songs we write and sing and play all by ourselves. You're tired of the effluent on commercial radio? Just tune in Len and Jerry Mack and good old Country Roads.
Hello everybody, how's everybody tonight? Good. How's everybody in the back there? You're awfully quiet.
Yay!
And you in the middle?
Woo!
Yeah, whatever. My name is Sean Ballantyne. Thank you. I'm a performer. By nature I can tend to be a little sarcastic. I hope you got that. My name is Sean, which is Gaelic, although I would just like to stress right now that I am hetero. A little about myself. I'm a graduate of Humber College, where I studied journalism. Yes, I remember studying that first year. It was great. We had to make up phony news stories for assignments, just like City Pulse News. Yeah. City TV's great, though. I mean, they do have Speaker's Corner. It's a showcase of people you'd never want to meet. It's got a good concept. You just need a loony to operate it. And Much Music's not too bad either. And I'm not bitter about the rejection letter I got from them. Dear Mr. Ballantyne, thank you for applying to be a Much Music VJ. But unfortunately, it occurs to us that you actually have a life. All right. Maybe I've been going through some situations lately. I went in for a checkup the other day. During the exam, my doctor looks down and says, "Are you still having trouble getting an erection?" I said, "This is an erection." Sure, it's a little embarrassing, but after all, he is my favorite dentist. Yeah, times are tough lately all over. I'll give you an example. You go downtown now, even the drug dealers offer their product in regular or crack-free. I had to rent a truck this week. I'm moving out to a new place. I tried to contact the moving company, but I couldn't find them. Everybody's getting into fitness lately. You notice that? A lot of people jogging, running, getting into sports. I used to be a marathon runner, but I didn't have the patience to go on. Then I tried sprinting, but I didn't much like the concept. You prepare for a very long time, then within seconds it's over. It's kind of like my sex life. And I wouldn't want to leave the house if I had the flexibility of a gymnast. That reminds me, I recently rented a house. I've got to return it in 3 days. And I'm looking for a job, like a lot of people. Looking through the paper, and I came across this ad. Own your own successful restaurant. Low investment. I ended up buying a hot dog cart. Well, that's my time. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Whoa, sit there for a sec. Sean Ballantyne, let's do it again for Sean Ballantyne. Wow. Now, is it tough doing stand-up when you're 7'2"?
Actually, it's 7'3".
7'3", okay, because I'm like 6'2" now. You're like way up there. So I heard you used to play for the NBA, or you were thinking about that. What happened there?
Well, apparently I didn't meet the height requirement.
Okay, now in terms of a dancing career, you actually had an act in Vegas with 3 dancing chickens. And you went from there to stand-up comedy. How did you make the transition?
I think you're thinking of somebody else. I had the 3 dancing bulls.
Oh, that was a completely different show.
Yeah.
Okay, now what the audience doesn't know, seriously, is you're a real-life Mr. Mum. What's that experience like? You are raising a young girl by yourself.
Well, it's tricky work, of course. 2-year-olds can be somewhat precocious, but...
You should see my manager.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got all the screaming and the shouting. And
like I said, you should see my manager.
Yeah, well, eventually the neighbors complained and I had to stop screaming, so...
Okay, well, on that laugh, I want you to go off on a good laugh. So thanks a lot for coming up. Sean Valentine!
Hey Canada, this is LSTL Music, and you're listening to the Len Amsterdam Radio Show.
This is the original 6 from Hamilton, Ontario, and you are listening to Len Amsterdam.
Hello! Hello, you're listening to King Bathmat, and I'm currently playing on Len Amsterdam Radio.
Hello, this is John speaking with his voice. You're listening to Len Amsterdam.
This is DJ from Canada. Seems that I just can't slow down. It's Beatle Rick. I'm gonna have to make these questions a little bit tougher. Beatle Rick, how many songs did the Beatles record from 1962 to 1970? What is the address of Apple Records? What is Paul McCartney's first name?
Sorry for the delay on the answers for the questions you've asked. Seems I lost my voice for a little while there. But anyway, the Beatles recorded 214 songs from 1962 to 1970. Apple Records was located at 3 Savile Road in in London, and Paul's real first name is James.
Len Amsterdam Radio Show from Canada. This is a Len Amsterdam exclusive. Jack Russell Puppy shoots owner. Dog owner Alan Bradley, 25, from Four Corners, Canada, has been charged with felony cruelty to animals for shooting 7 3-month-old Jack Russell puppies. Deputies found 3 of the pups dead in the trunk of Bradley's car. One of the pups put a paw on the trigger and shot off a chunk of Bradley's right ear, forcing a trip to the hospital emergency room. The dog owner's reasoning for killing the puppies is he could not find homes for them. The puppy Jack has been heralded as a hero for saving the surviving members of his family, Russell, Geraldine, and Owen. The surgeon rushed in to treat Bradley was so enraged by the patient's cruelty that he cut off a chunk of Bradley's other ear in surgery. Despite protests in favor of the doctor, this surgeon is still being charged with cruelty to animals. This has been a Len Amsterdam exclusive.
Hey everybody, this is Ken Oaksham at Texas Nightlife, and also one of the proud owners of Songcast.net. And I just wanted to say hi to Len Amsterdam. How you doing, Len, out there on your show? I hope everything's going great for you. Saying hi to all the fans out there. Len's shows just rock. So get her done, Len.
Hello, this is Rick Bone and Len Amsterdam. We're having an open mic night. How is everybody out there?
Cliff wore white cowboy boots that were seen by a nation.
This is Peter Olash, and you are tuned into the Len Amsterdam Show, all indie, all the time, from the Great White North, Canada. Hey, ici Peter Olash. Vous écoutez le Len Amsterdam Show, de la musique d'artistes.
Nifty's all dressed up for the dance. That bullet wore white cowboy boots that were seen by the nation. He's all alone in romance. Once he told me long ago, Cliff would put on his big show. Now it's something on our minds, and those boots are in our dreams. Cliff wore white cowboy boots that were seen by our nation. Now he's in a blue, blue moon. Cliff wore white cowboy boots that were seen by a nation. Nifty's all dressed up for the dance. That bullet wore white cowboy boots that were seen by the nation. He's all alone in romance. Once he told me long ago, Cliff would put on his big show. Now it's something on our minds, and those boots are in our dreams. Cliff wore white cowboy boots that were seen by a nation. Now he's in a blue, blue moon.
Len Amsterdam's House of Conspiracy. Hijackings were a big problem for airlines in the 70s. The problem was completely licked when automatic pilot and remote navigation technology was installed on planes. It now didn't matter if the pilot was held at gunpoint, the plane would just fly itself home. Now, why is it that the automatic pilot was not activated on the 4 planes that hit America on 9/11? These planes were all modern additions. Another strange fact of the September 11th attacks is that there is no film footage or photographs of a plane sticking out of the Pentagon before, during, or after the attack, an indication that the Pentagon was not hit by a plane at all. Eyewitness reports have indicated that the Pentagon was in fact hit by a missile. The eyewitness has since been beheaded. Len Amsterdam's House of Conspiracy.
Thank you.